Welcome back to Reddit Story Time. Today we have 4 incredible stories. Let's dive right in.
Story number 1. Your goals aren't big enough, so she went to Japan. Flag 1 flies early in this one, and it flies big. A 33-year-old woman 8 years into a relationship is working 3 jobs. 3. She pays her share of the rent, her car, her bills, and helps her struggling family, over $4,000 a month in obligations. She comes home exhausted and sleeps. And her partner, freshly landed at a law firm with his first big salary, looks at this woman and asks where she sees herself in 5 years. She answers like a tired, honest adult, financially stable, able to buy a house, and he's disappointed. He wanted bigger goals, worldly goals, travel, an expensive car. He literally wanted to go to Japan to become, his word, worldly. Pause on the flag. She supported him through his broke years, and the moment his income rose, her grind became an embarrassment to him. That argument ended the relationship. She moved out rather than resent him. 2 years pass. He apologizes, genuinely changes, they reconcile, and things are better than ever. But here's the twist. While they were broken up, still angry, a friend offered her a free ticket to Japan, and she said yes, partly out of pure spite. My goals aren't big enough. You want Japan? Watch me. The trip is booked. He doesn't know. She's asking the internet how to tell the kind. Changed man she loves that she's flying to his dream destination on a ticket born from their worst fight. Is she the asshole? No. The spite was human, the ticket was free, and the trip happened while they were apart. But the real flag here wasn't hers. It was the man who needed her, exhausted to feel worldly.
And the verdict, not the asshole. Story number 2, the birthday meltdown and the husband who walked home. This story's flag doesn't belong to the person asking the question, and that's exactly why the internet zeroed in on it. A mother, her 11-year-old son, her brother, and her husband all live under one roof. The brother, who parents his fiancé's kids with yelling and shame, has started turning that same voice on her son. The boy is sensitive. He's raised with calm and consequences, not rage. Tonight is a family birthday gathering mostly for her son, whose birthday is tomorrow. An 8-year-old foster child repeatedly instigates pillow fights, calls the boy a loser, and when he finally shoves back, the brother explodes screaming at the birthday kid in front of everyone until he sobs. The mother handles it like a pro, calms her son, checks the little girl is fine, and when the brother starts yelling at her in front of the whole family, she unloads on him. Harsh. Maybe earned the room thought so. But here's the red flag, the one Reddit spotted in seconds, her husband. His stepson is sobbing, worst birthday ever, and this man's first move is to walk away and comfort the brother who made the boy cry. Then on the drive home, when his wife is too upset to talk, he makes her pull the car over 10 miles from home, gets out, and dramatically announces he'll walk. A grown man, 36 years old, turning his wife's silence into his own emergency. She's asking if she's the asshole for yelling at her brother. But the real question is why her husband keeps leaving his own family standing in the rain to rescue everyone else's feelings. Verdict, not the asshole, and she's not seeing the second flag either. And the verdict, not the asshole.
Story number 3. Pay for your boyfriend to attend my wedding. Some red flags come with receipts, and this wedding has a whole ledger. A 27-year-old bride is marrying in October. She and her fiancé live with her sister, and then last November, the sister's marriage detonates. She had an affair with her husband's best friend. Who picks up the pieces of that explosion? The bride. The sister essentially moves out, while insisting she still, quote, lives in the master bedroom and skips 3 months of utilities before finally leaving her stuff behind for good. Now it's wedding time. The sister is in the wedding party, she's invited, of course she's invited. But her new boyfriend, the affair partner, a 39-year-old the couple barely knows, is not on the list. The sister's defense, showing up without him would make her look bad in front of the guests. Read that again. Her image problem is the bride's invoice now, so the couple offers a fair deal. And notably, it's the rule for every single guest. Uninvited plus ones can come if they pay their own per-person cost. Not a fine aimed at her. A policy. The sister's response is to skip the bride entirely and go around the family calling it extortion, telling relatives the bride is selfish for not paying for the affair partner's seat at a wedding the sister's affair already turned upside down, and the family pressure machine fires up. She's your only sister, she'll be heartbroken, how would you feel? Here's the flag the comments section planted instantly. The sister isn't asking for a seat at the wedding. She's asking the bride to subsidize the rewrite of her own scandal, to make the affair look like a romance by seating it at table 6. The bride's verdict from Reddit, absolutely not the asshole. It's your wedding. Entitlement doesn't get a +1.
And the verdict, not the asshole.
Story number 4, the Mafia Pinky Promise. Our closer looks like the smallest story of the day, and it might secretly be the biggest. Game night. Trivia then Mafia, the social deduction game where lying is the entire point. A wife who grew up in a strict household and learned to bluff young. A husband who wears his heart on his sleeve and cannot lie to save his life. He suspects her early. She looks him dead in the eye. I'm not the Mafia. He stands up in front of everyone and asks for a pinky promise. Now watch the trap spring. If she refuses, the table knows she's guilty. So she locks her pinky in his, and in the next round she eliminates him. Here's the part that stings. He was the nurse. His one power per round was to save someone, and he'd chosen to save her because he trusted the pinky promise. The next morning, he tells her that if she can use their trust to win a board game. What's stopping her from manipulating him in real life? So, is she the asshole? Reddit's consensus. No. The entire premise of Mafia is that everyone is a potential liar. A promise extracted mid-game is a game move, not a betrayal, and he broke the first rule of the genre: never fall in love in a deduction game. But let's give the husband his due, because his flag isn't jealousy, it's fear. Some people really can't partition game lies from life lies. And finding out your spouse can bluff flawlessly is a genuinely unsettling thing to learn about the person you sleep next to. The healthy move is a conversation about that feeling. The flag move is stewing overnight and turning a party game into a referendum on the marriage. One of those happened here. It's the closer, so you already know which.
And the verdict, not the asshole, it's just a game.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed these stories, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more. See you next time.